Hey everybody, I jumped on because I want to have a discussion real quick, and I want y'all to help me out a little bit with your comments down below, and got something to do around the Diddy case. I want to talk specifically about the guy Garcia, the security guard at the International Continental Hotel, one in LA, where Diddy allegedly put boots on the ground to Cassie, if you will. No Diddy. All right, but I want to talk about, now he came in later on that night. Okay, he reviewed the tape or the next morning, and he reviewed the tape, and he's a guard now, and he said he didn't know who it was. So forget about who it was. You didn't see this grown man, doing what he did to this young lady. Forget about the names, but just that video itself. And you get a phone call later on from a representative from Diddy, okay, and they ask you for the tape, and you said, no, you have to get a subpoena or talk to the higher ups. So he goes to his boss, the man over him, because they saying allegedly Sean wanted the tape, a copy of the tape. He want the tape. He don't want a copy. He want to make sure that's it, and he want to take it because that'll ruin him. His boss says to him, okay, we can make a deal for $50,000. He wants $50,000. Listen to that for a second. The boss said he wanted $50,000. So everybody was supposed to get in line to get the boss $50,000 for the tape. You know what I'm saying? So forget about the young lady, whoever she may be at the time, because he said he didn't know it was Cassie. Okay, but a young lady. Now, at some point, you knew that it was a high class or a high profile case because you talked to Diddy, and Diddy said he wanted it. So the girl had to be of significant importance because Diddy asked you for the tape, and he said to you that it could ruin him. Talking about Garcia, not to his boss. So, because the boss never had a conversation with Diddy, from my understanding, just Garcia. Now, with that being said, he said, I want $50,000. So they set it all up, and Diddy said, allegedly, that I will take care of y'all, or take care of you. Okay, so they got the thumb drive, and they took it down, and they met up wherever they met up at, and he gave the tape or the thumb drive to Diddy. And Diddy got a brown paper bag, allegedly, and started counting it off in a money machine, according to what Garcia said he did. And not $50,000, but gave him $100,000. All right, so he goes back to the boss. Now the boss asked for $50,000, so the boss took the 50 G's. Garcia took the 30 G's. That left 20 for somebody else. And let's go back a little bit previously to the guard that said he offered the night that was there, the guard that was there that night, and say when he went up on the top floor and said Diddy came to him with a bag of money, and he said he wouldn't take that. So from my understanding, he never got any money because he didn't want no money. That's the guy that went home and told his wife, look what I seen here, babe. Which still is all these security guards, so he wasn't gonna believe. So he knew because he said his wife wasn't gonna believe who it was. Okay, so all these 4 security guards, this stuff didn't come out till years later, and they didn't know what happened to this young lady. You know what I'm saying? And y'all supposed to be securing. Y'all did. Y'all secured the hotel because y'all made them pay for it. But forget about the persons that's in the hotel. Okay, let's move on. Now, the third unknown security guard got $20,000. So everybody got broke off. All right, so Diddy calls back after a while on Easter or whatever and said, hey, Garcia, happy Easter or whatever. Has anybody said anything to you about the tape? Allegedly. Okay. Now, with all of that being said, did anybody out of 4 security guards say, hey, how was the young lady? It's some wild stuff going on here, Mr. Combs. You know, I got a daughter, I got a wife, I got a sister, I got a mother. Did anybody out of them four say that? No. Because they was looking at the financial part of it and getting pays out. Now, Garcia said that he got a used car with 30 G's. Now, he got rid of the money quick. You know what I'm saying? So here's the question, which we don't know, and we don't know, we're going to find out later on. Did the boss, what did he do with that 50 G's? And I got the 20, what did he do with the 20 G's? And think about it for a second. If I come back to the office and I give you your broke off piece and your broke off piece of the 100,000, there's conversations been had, not just for one day, but we talking about days, because we just got $50,000, $30,000, and $20,000. So homeboy that didn't get no money the night before because he said, I don't want no parts of that. What did he feel like? You know, did he say in his mind, man, I should have took that money? You know. So those are questions that, you know, I guess I'm asking, because, I mean, would y'all have done that? You know, I mean, did anybody think about this lady? She was rolled up in the fetal position because he was, you know, putting boots to the ground without the boots. Or should I say socks to the ground? Anyways, I don't know, man. I mean, and then wait a minute, let's go back a little further. Then the night in question when he called and said to Garcia, Happy Easter, he said, if you need anything, let me know. So he said, no, I'm good. But then he called and texted him later on, or left a voicemail, whichever one, I don't know exactly which one occurred, but I know he reached out to Diddy, and he asked Diddy, he said, well, hey, I do need something. Now I'm thinking about it, let me work for you. So Diddy never responded. So right there, wait a minute, what's going on here? I kept my mouth shut. You paid me some dollars. Why didn't he want this man on his team? Did he think about that? He said, why he don't want me on his team? I'm a shut up, boy. You know, I ain't gonna say nothing. You know, as a matter of fact, neither is my boss and the other guy. You know what I'm saying? All four of us, we ain't saying nothing. So, you know. And then they got the tape from the one that said, you know, he took it home to his wife. So when he went and downloaded, Garcia went back in there and he put it on a thumb drive. Now, I know there's a way. I'm not saying he know a way, but he didn't see that, and I know there's a way, that thing was already downloaded. You know what I'm saying? Because from my understanding, didn't the other guy download it to his phone? You know what I'm saying? To show his wife? Or maybe he just watched the whole thing and video recorded it on his phone. He could have did that. Now, so yeah, he could have did that. You know. But he got $0. He got nothing. You know, I don't know, man. I got a daughter. I got a wife. I got a mother. I got a sister. I don't know if I could do that, bro. I don't think I could do that, man. You know, I'm a security guard. You know, that's one step up from being a mall security. I got more than just a flashlight and a whistle. I got actually, a BB gun. I got a electric taser, handheld taser. From way back when they first came out. I gotta zap them. I gotta hit them with it. You not just shoot it. I gotta zap you in your neck or your arm with it. That's what I got, because I'm a security, top flight security. I gotta secure the perimeter, if you will. And y'all didn't secure nothing. Well, y'all did. Let me take it back. Y'all secured the perimeter, the perimeter, but y'all caught him in the hallway sitting down with a towel wrapped around him, and the girl is, she said she don't want to press no charges, because she done got, where those fans at? I'm sorry. Okay, so she got that. She needed those fans that night because she was, woo! Anyways, I don't know, man. Just y'all help me down low or tell me what y'all would have did, and I'm just trying to make sense of it all, because if you supposed to be securing the perimeter, then because the hotel shut down after a while, they still paid Cassie out $10 million, the hotel part, and here's the thing. What's the status of them now? Are they still security guards at another hotel? Or did they move up in the ranks and become law officers? Or what is going on there? Is that how you get promoted? I just want to ask a question because I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Holler at your boy because I want to know. And he said he even made a nickname for Garcia, my angel. Called the man an angel. How you gonna be an angel or asking for one after you just, put it down like that in the hallway? And you wasn't happy because you just came off of a gathering, according to what Cassie said. Y'all just got finished, having a slip and slide party back up in the room, if you will. With all the Diddy oils and the lubrications, according to the Punisher. Y'all was going for it. And because he couldn't perform, was he really the Punisher? What did he punish? I just want to know. Okay. Maybe they called R. Kelly at that point because he did say he took a leak. They ain't got no bathrooms around there. You say you got to go where you got to go. You got to go. So, you just, hey, girl, I ain't got no time to stop doing what we're doing. Just go ahead and just let me go right here. And wait a minute. Let's go back to another thing. She was young, but, you even being young, you got to ask yourself questions. You've been with this man at that time for almost a year. And you already said, according to her testimony, that he kept threatening you about he not going to put your music out. Y'all put one album out, or a single, or what have you, from my understanding. And you signed a 10-album deal. 10 albums. So, was the freak off? Or the slip and slides, was that part of the contract? I know you signed the NDA, but NDA don't go along with essay. Somebody talk to me. Tell me something, because I didn't want to know. Am I missing something? And he had these slip and slides all around in New York. He had them in LA. I know he was a billionaire and he had the money. Don't get me wrong. But, and she said that they had these things a lot, and say even after the Intercontinental Hotel, after he put boots on her, when he got back to the, when they went, wherever they went to, He said, well, I want to have another one. Well, wait a minute. I just had one with you, and we just landed. So what we're doing here, is this is what we're doing? Are we getting ready for my album? Is this preparation? What's the name of this track gonna be? Everybody jump in, everybody jump out. Come on, take a leak. I'm sorry, what leak and where he leaked that rhyme, but I can't say it because I think that'd be too much. But anyways, y'all smart, y'all think about it. I'm just gonna say it sounds like gout, but it ain't the gout. And got a little something else in there. Anyways, I don't know, man. So y'all just let me know down low. And I know I'm rambling on right now, but my mind is messed up because, the more and more I think, I hear more and more about this, and everybody keeps saying he is improving domestic, but not the RICO. Well, yeah, they are. He controlled everything around them. Dollar bill rules everything around them. Remember that. He said, do it, and they did it. So, who brought him up to the hotel to give Garcia the money? The bodyguard. Who called him? His assistant. Okay. Who went to Kid Cudi house with him? His bodyguard and his assistant. He allegedly said, come on, go with me. Come and go with me. See, he said that. And yeah. He had allegedly Cassie call the Punisher or the Pusher. I'm your pusher, man. Yeah, he called them for the stuff. He had other people go buy the Diddy oil, bring the Louis Vuitton bag with all his tricks and his Lucky Charms and stuff in there, if you will. I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what you think down low. Holler at your boy. Let me know I'm wrong for being right or right for being wrong. I'm coming. I'm getting out of the way. I'm moving. See there? They going to get Diddy right now. You see what I'm saying? Somebody slipped this slide right into the Diddy oil. See what I'm saying? That's what they going right now. Anyways, like I said, just let me know what y'all think down low. I really want to know how y'all feel about the security guard. If that was legit or not, you know what I'm saying? I wish y'all took that money, not even think about this girl at all. Because he said he didn't think about it until after it showed up years later. And that was some time between, we talking about a couple of years from the time that thing went off and then it popped up, at least about 3 to 4. All right, I'm just saying. I talked to you. All right.